We always have questions when we come someplace. Questions that we bring with us because of an expectation or a direction we are already going, right? A path we're on, or something that comes up in a moment. The questions of how do we see the micro communities that are here? You know, students, faculty members. It's the largest university in Latin America. This is a city, but it's a place that if you're a student here, if you work here, you're faculty, it's life.
What I love about this is that there's a lot of informal gathering and community building with inside of play, and a lot of people who are playing may not even be students, and so it allows for other people to come in and be a part of the campus in a more meaningful way versus just passively passive.
We are representing probably the next billion people in the world. We need to understand that second billion to decipher the needs of those people, because that's where growth will come from.
And Mexico is really leading this. It's that middle class that makes about $1,000 a month. It's that middle level, if you target that level, the services, products, ideas that get developed can probably be pulled down into even the third billion, but also potentially be pulled up.
Mexico City is like so global. It's so connected to the United States. It's so connected to the rest of Latin America. There's a level of sophistication around what other models exist and how they can be adapted to this space that you might not find other places, combined with like a passion and a sense of community. And I think you can do really amazing things when you have all those forces at play.
Carrot was Mexico's first institutional seed investment. In the beginning, we assumed or we thought that our customers would look a lot like Zipcar's customers, right? Hipsters that didn't want to own a car, right? but it's not the same logic, because if you take into account that around 70-60% of our customers actually own a vehicle, it throws out the window that theory. So it really forced us to move into a value proposition that was actually there. So access to special vehicles you couldn't afford, or better use of your capital.
So the Laboratorio para la Ciudad is like a really small lab for a very big city. It's an organization financed by the government with a direct connection with the public sector. So we report directly to the mayor. We do basically experiments, and we propose like different solutions to urban problems. And we try to develop new ways of understanding public services and public policies.
And we believe that we need to go towards a more open city if we want to challenge the democratic crisis we're living and the threats of authoritarianism gaining ground again. So yeah, and so a lot of public innovations labs in Latin America or in the South are focused more on collaborative ecosystems and on building trust between people from in and out the government.
We had to create this perception of trust. And how do you create this perception of trust? By a constant empathic connection with your actual market, and we like to say with the people that come into your site. Instead of understanding what the market wants, we focus on how we can create value for people's lives.
Estamos en una necesidad. Esa necesidad es que los internos tienen que pagar por todo dentro de la cárcel. Por lo tanto, nosotros desde la cultura, desde el teatro, desde nuestras herramientas, justamente lo que hacemos es darles una actividad productiva que les puede generar un recurso. One need, one project. ¡Una, dos, tres, mucha mierda! Las personas que van los sábados pagan 250 pesos y ese recurso les sirve para poder mantener una vida dentro de la cárcel. Nosotros no nos quedamos con nada de este proyecto, exceptuando el transporte, todo va íntegro al interno. Todo se va construyendo junto con los internos con una dirección artística. El año pasado, para ver El Mago de Oz, llevamos a 1.400 personas. Realmente el punto principal es que es una obra profesional. Lo que van a ver los espectadores que se acerquen a la cárcel no es el trabajo derivado de un pequeño taller de forma amateur. Como ustedes pagan, como el público paga, el interno trabaja como un profesional, ¿no? Hay una cosa que me gusta mucho decir, que es que cuando se encuentran dentro de la cárcel, del auditorio, del taller de teatro, ellos no están en la cárcel y ellos ya no son internos, ellos son actores. Por lo tanto, pueden ser lo que quieran ser. Y esa es la mayor libertad que podemos ofrecerles desde nuestra trinchera, ¿no? Que es la cultura.
Mexico, for a lot of people in the United States, is one hand it's a vacation destination, and then on the other hand, the border. And what would life be like if we tried to kind of forget the border, the way it's been defined, and really reached out from the United States side of the border and tried to create a new reality? Maybe if we were more invested in making Mexico successful, we would never have to build that wall, and we would never have to frame things negatively again.